You can date someone 10 years younger than you, 10 years older, 20 years older, 20 years younger. But if you're dating someone, just know you're going to be at different points in your life. You're going to have points of confliction and you just have to like work around those things. Yep. But ultimately, I am not looking to be your mom. I made jokes about being your sugar mama, but like if you behave like a king, I can be in my queen energy and I can be in my feminine. If you behave like a boy, I have to be your mother and I will send you home to your mother.
When you mix friendship and business, it gets tricky.
It does. It's true. If you meet in business and you become friends, you can sustain it. But if you're friends and then you do business, you're fucked.
Yeah, I agree. Has that happened to you?
Yeah, it's happened to me multiple times where somebody is like, but I'm your friend. Or somebody worse wants to have your services for free. Bitch, why am I paying for you to be on a magazine cover for free? Like out my pocket. Yeah, I'll just go dig in to my bank for you. Yeah. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it hasn't worked out with me. I need to change it up.
No, yeah, it's tough. I feel like there are certain partnerships where you're not like on the friendliest terms where it's like, I know your mom's name. You know my mom. Like it's not in that genre. But if you're business friends, definitely you can do it.
Yeah. What about dating partner? Would you work with your dating partner?
Oh, 100%. I'll build your whole grandbaby and I'll rape it down if we're not together.
Really? So you don't have issues mixing the two?
No.
I can't say this.
That sounds evil that I just said that. But the truth is, if I give you everything and then you fuck me over, I will remove all of my context out of it and whoops.
Damn. So you hold a grudge.
I mean, I don't mean to. I try and let go of grudges, but like, fuck, sometimes it can be tough.
I mean, it's probably frustrating, right?
Yeah.
You see them killing it and you know you played a role in that.
Yeah. And then you're like, why is that? You know, why is that happening? I try and choose dating partners wisely. I think that we get locked into people who are sometimes losers and that's not it. Like I've been with enough NPCs for like the whole of the USA and Great Britain. Like I'm over NPCs. For anyone watching that's a non-playable character, go play Fortnite. And you know, I just realized that like it's not about going for an NPC anymore. You have to go for someone that matches your energy, but you don't attract what you want. You attract what you are.
Yeah, you were attracting people at my wedding.
Yeah? Really?
So many guys were coming up to me.
That's funny. Yeah, no, I was just like being me and I was getting hit on like wildfire. I don't know if it's because my dress was see-through and like
that might be why. I didn't know that.
That might have been I mean, I don't really know, but like the dress was just slightly see-through, but that was tough, you know, but it was a beautiful wedding. But I was surprised people were asking about me like
a lot. I think there was a lot of girls there, but they were in relationships.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that could have played a role. But yeah, so many guys were coming up to me. Well, who is that girl? I'm like, right? Yeah, you were attracting a lot of people. But I think it's your energy too.
It is.
I don't think it's just physical. I think it's like your presence.
It is. It's an aura, right? Like if you're a star, you have an aura and you carry it around you. And it's like wherever you go, into whatever room you go in, you radiate this aura. People say to me like, I can smell you and see you before you walk into a room. And actually there is science behind this. And it looks something like this. If you go into a room and you are wearing something that is slightly offbeat, like let's say you're wearing a black suit with a bright orange scarf, you're gonna get looked at. And you wear something that smells really OTT. So I wear oud from Saudi Arabia. You can't buy it here. It's like literally an oil that you put on. It like radiates
That's
before.
Smart.
Oh,
so no one else has your scent.
Nobody has my scent. I don't buy anything commercial. Everything is personalized when it comes to my scent. And every man I've been with, I will create them a perfume. So it's like, here's your scent, you know, so that like that's our thing. Like, I upgrade my men, like big time. But anyway, so
that's a hack right there, because everyone buys the same cologne. You know, you could tell.
Yeah.
Like whether it's Gucci or whatever cologne.
I'm like, oh, that's Dior. Oh, yeah, no, literally, I know my scent so well, so I'm like, no, I will wear my own thing. I mean, to the extent that they'll come up to me in the street and be like, I'm so sorry to stop you. But I used to be that girl until I learned what the enigma was. And by enigma, I mean, why is that person so enigmatic? Being enigmatic is what Marilyn Monroe was. She'd walk into a room and you couldn't place her. You couldn't put her in a box. You couldn't couldn't understand her. She was mysterious. So I am Marilyn Monroe all day.
Yeah, she was one of a kind. People still talk to her to this day. That's how like impactful she was.
Although she's so amazing. I went to her grave.
Oh yeah,
It's here in LA.
really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
It's wild. And it was so emotional. I just cried. I think it's a video on my Instagram. If you scroll down, I was wearing like a pink outfit and I just cried so much. I didn't know I was going to feel that. But
Wow.
yeah, it was wild. So when you walk into a room, you do the Marilyn Monroe effect, but you have something that stands out that you wear. So it could be the wildest earrings or the craziest hat, or like, you know, you wear a big scent and then you walk in and you go straight towards your thing. You sort of walk with like an essence. You walk with an energy, with an aura. And when you do that, you are naturally magnetizing to you people who are wanting to be a part of your world, who are like, wow, what is that? It's more of what is that than who. It's like, what just came in? So whenever you see a woman walk into a restaurant or a dude and the people's heads are just turning, it's their energy, but they know these things.
Yeah. Have you seen dudes being able to pull that off?
Yeah, all the time. Guys who wear slightly out there shit and like, they'll dress nice, but there's something offbeat. But it's not offbeat, it's cool, it's fashion, but it stands out. And it's like, I mean, after this, everyone's gonna come on your show and be wearing Bjorn's scarf. Or be like, everyone you see who's a fan of your show will be like, I learned that from her, I'm wearing something crazy. But you just add it to your thing, so that when you go in a room, you instantly stand out. You instantly have something which sets you apart from everybody else.
Yeah, everyone's just copying each other these days. I mean, you got to have your own personal brand, right? That's super important.
Personal branding is everything. I mean, you have a really strong personal brand. So if we look at you, you're always wearing digital social hour. Everywhere you go, people know you for your amazing look, the way that you present yourself, the particular glasses that you wear. Every single detail is a part of your brand. Okay, we go here. There's you. I'm guessing this is like,
flags,
right, this is like a mini you. So your brand is everywhere. The backing right here, everything, the coloring of it, it's blue. We know your personal brand. That's how fierce it is. Now we'll look at Virgin. Virgin is not a personal brand, but it's a brand, all red. When you think of any person who has built a business, their personal brand is really strong in the way it comes across, and it's public and it's online and they're in media and they're everywhere. They have worked on themselves in a way of being public and worked on their authority. Authority is everything. When you look at somebody who has a strong personal brand, Gary Vee, we know him by the 5 because that's a strong personal brand. When you look at me, you know me by scripting. We know people for different things. Okay, so everybody has something which is their thing. We call it your USP, your unique selling point. So what is your unique selling point? And somebody here will sit with me, and some of my clients, when they come to me, they'll be like, my selling point is my unique selling point is that I help people get over limiting beliefs. I'm like the other 999,000 coaches that do that, what else do you do? And then we finally, after many sessions, find something like Mel Robbins, the high 5, Gary Vee, the 5, Grant Cardone, 10X, Natasha Graziano, scripting. We each have something which is going to be in books, podcasts, everywhere, on all sorts of interviews on TV and in publications, because you have something so unique which the world wants to know.
Yeah.
I don't really chase trends anymore. I just want clothes that work, feel good, and last. I stopped buying a lot of clothes and started buying better ones. Stuff that fits right, holds up, and I actually wear. That's why I've been going with Quince. They've got basics I actually use, organic cotton sweaters, clean polos, lightweight jackets, stuff that holds up to daily wear and still looks good. Quality's solid and everything's built to last. What makes Quince different is how they do it. They work directly with top factories, cut out the middleman, and you're not paying for brand markup, just quality clothing. And they only partner with factories that meet high standards for craftsmanship and ethical production. Refresh your wardrobe with Quince. Go to quince.com/DSH for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/DSH. Now available in Canada too. Free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/DSH.
How's the scripting going? You still doing it every day?
I love it. Have you tried it?
Yeah. So you came on my show
Right.
2 years ago,
Right.
and I tried it. I like it. I
It's-
still do it actually.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, it's so beautiful because journaling has been proven scientifically to change your life. Journaling has been proved to help you in so many ways, physically, spiritually, and mentally, emotionally, to get through things, to overcome situations. Scripting is a version of journaling. Scripting is the such poor form of podcast host. I had my first silent. Scripting has been proven to help you achieve your goals faster because you're writing down in the past tense exactly what you want to achieve as though you've already achieved it. So you'll be like, I became the #1 podcaster. I became the #1 salesperson. I became the #1 in my field. And you'll write about it as though it's already happened. So it will sound something like, I became the #1 salesperson in Utah and I made $100,000 a week. And I built a multi-million-dollar business. But here's the trick. When you're writing it down, not only is it A, in the past tense, B, pen to paper or pencil to paper rather than typing, because it activates the ventrolateral prefrontal cortex in your brain, and your brain doesn't know as you're writing it down in the past tense and all these things are happening at the same time, these actions, your brain doesn't know what you're writing down, whether it's real or imaginary, and it stores it as a memory.
It's powerful. Before I started the show, I made a dream hunter list.
You did?
I was actually reviewing it last week.
I love this.
67 out of 100 have been on the show.
Kidding.
Yeah. If I showed you that list 3 years ago, you would have, like, not you, but people would have laughed. They're like, yeah, good luck getting these people on the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's funny. I know what you mean. But when and you get those people who are naysayers. And then when you stick to it, and we are big manifestors, we write it down. You know, you put on paper, I'm going to do this, I'm going to that. You wrote your 100 and you will tick off all 100.
Yeah.
I know it.
I'm talking huge names. Like,
I
we've been laughed out of certain rooms.
Really?
Yeah. And you know how I started. I used to film on iPhones. You came on then. Thank you for showing me love early on.
Always. I think this is my 3rd time on here.
Yeah, you've been on a few times. So
I
you
love
came on early. You took a chance on me, and I'll always appreciate it. You showed up in McLaren merch.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'd say
You were in
that.
it Vegas for a full.
Literally. And I was like, I'm going to go and be on this amazing guy's show. And like, that was the start of our friendship.
Yep.
I was like,
Taught me scripting. Taught me writing in the past
And
tense.
it worked.
It worked. Look at the show now. It's crazy.
I'm so proud of you. The show is so insane.
Yeah.
Everyone watches it. Like, your WhatsApp groups are just insane. They're so big. There's so many entrepreneurs in there. It's like, there's so much business happening. If I ever need to like promote a business or find out about a business or an idea, you just drop a little comment in the group. I did the other day, and Larry, who's here with me now,
Yeah.
my literal godfather, the founder of E, who's also been on your show, I put a comment about something I was, going to be doing soon. And, Larry put his comment back straight away, and it creates excitement, and people start talking and start replying. So you have a great group.
The power of connection. And people always ask me why I do these connections, why I do these intros for free and I don't charge. And I believe in karma. I believe it'll come back to me. So when 2 people in the group chat meet up and do business together, I think that will come back to me.
I believe it does. And actually, some people who meet in that group, who perhaps, like, let's say an IPO was happening, or perhaps somebody was investing in a business or going to do like a big affiliate deal.
Yeah.
Somebody at some point is going to give you a call and go, send me your bank details.
Yeah, I hope so. Because there've been...
It would be me. Don't you worry. That's the kind of thing I do. Shah, is that not something that I do?
It is.
I literally, this is one of my like girlfriends here who I also work with, and I called her one day and I said, hey, send me your bank details. Do you remember this person you introduced me to? I coached her. Send me your bank details. Yeah. But I'm loyal because I want her to send me more people. I want her to show up every day and be like, you know what? What else can we do together? So now whenever I have offers, I'll call Shah and a couple of my other girlfriends who are like really powerful into selling, like have their own shit going on. And then they'll go and call their clients. And I'm just loyal like that. I don't ever want to be that person who is sneaky and behind people's backs, because when you take, the universe just takes right back from you. I mean, every time I give, I just receive abundance back. So even on times where I've had a sales girl work for me and she pushed the commission crazy, and they, they'll be like, with this, we did really well on this. Can I get a little bit more? And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do it. And then abundance comes back in.
The more you give, the more you get.
Absolutely.
And it goes both ways. When you look at scammers or people that make money in nefarious ways, they always lose it.
You know what? You're so right. And that comes down to give more value than what you are charging. When you are giving a product, selling a product, you have to give immense value in order to receive more gold back. It goes back to Napoleon Hill. You must always give more value in the services, in the products, in the things rendered that you are doing than what you are asking for in your weight in gold.
Yep.
And that's how we make money. That's how we make money fast, because I give so much value to my clients. I give so much value to helping them build their personal brand, helping them get out that bad mindset, helping them build a business, helping them get exposure and be seen online. And I give so much that they'll be like, whoa, that's like a huge package that you're doing for this. And I'm like, yeah, because I believe in you.
Yeah.
So when people come and say, hey, can I get a discount? I'm like, a discount off the discount is crazy.
I don't do discounts also.
Yeah, no. I don't believe in
You can't
it. Well,
devalue yourself.
you can't. You either see the value, like, okay, for example, with podcasts, we have shows which are very successful. We have A-list stars on.
Yeah.
And if you have a guest who is completely unknown, has never invested in themselves online, has never bothered to grow their social media, hasn't put in the sweat, blood, and tears that people like you and I have gone through, financially, emotionally, physically, spiritually, to get to where we are, okay? Our partners, our world, they know what we've been through. That you get somebody who just says, hey, can I come on your show? Of course, but you are unknown. You will kill my ratings and kill my reviews, frankly. So respectfully, my production team is going to charge you. And boom. Then they're like, why am I paying? But okay, come back to me in 1 year when you've invested in yourself, got a coach, got out there, gone and paid to play on bigger podcasts. Now come to me.
100%.
Know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. We have costs. We got editing costs. We got travel costs. You coming on, we're losing money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So-
No, I say that to them. Same shit. Like, it costs me more to have a guest on than it does. Like, it's a podcast really starts for fun until you do big ads. But then the big ads want to sponsor my celebrity shows. They don't want to sponsor the random person. So I have to take the loss somewhere else.
Yeah.
Shuffle it around. So for sure, if someone is watching today and, you want to get on bigger shows, hit up the big shows like Sean's. Hit up the big shows like mine. Hit up the big shows and ask to go on, but be prepared to pay.
Yeah.
While you are growing. And I believe in the pay-to-play model more than anything, because it gets you on stages, OPS, and OPP, other people's podcasts. And when you go on OPS and OPP, it will change your life.
Oh, yeah. I think that one of the best investments I made was a Mastermind.
Really?
Yeah, Dan Fleischman's.
I spoke at the 100M mark.
Oh, that's the first one I joined.
No.
Yeah, that changed my life.
You were in that squad?
I was in that when I was 20 years old.
Congratulations.
I was the youngest one, spent half my net worth on it at the time because I was young and only had, it's 100,000 a group.
100,000 to join, yeah.
So I was just surrounded by just all these successful people and just that mindset and that frequency shift.
Just
Yeah, changed the game.
Spoke at that. I love it.
And now Zen and I are friends and we do a lot of stuff together.
I know. He loves you. He's
So
really-
paying for rooms like that is what I'm saying is worth it. You know?
It is worth it because you get in the room, pay for proximity, get in the room, be around the people, rubbing shoulders with the right people. If you want to go on a bigger stage, you've got to invest in yourself to go on those stages sometimes until you have the name.
Yep.
But once you've been on Sean Kelly's podcast, once you've been on Natasha Graziano's podcast, once you've been on Dave Meltzer's podcast, now you can go to another show and say, I've been on these three. Now I'm kind of going to put you on just because you've been on Sean.
No, it's crazy to see how my show's sort of a stepping stone sometimes to some of these guys going on like Rogan, Chris Williamson, all the other even bigger
I've
shows.
seen it happen of your
Yeah, Gary Brecka is a good example. It's just pretty nuts. Yeah.
He's a great guy.
Yeah, shout out to Brecka. It changed my life.
Yeah, oh, you've done you did all the.
Yeah.
I know, saying.
Did the gene test, did the blood test.
Is he still with 10X?
No.
Dang, so that was real. That
Yeah, that was another friendship, business partnership turned
that
up.
was wild. Because Grant's also real cool, and he's been on my show. But I didn't
Yeah,
know
that one was tricky because it was public,
Yeah,
and that gets
public.
dicey.
See,
Yeah.
I try and keep shit of my personal life offline.
Right.
Because I'm such a public person. So people be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Everything I want you to see is offline. But anything that I don't want someone to see, I just keep offline. I don't believe in hanging out my dirty laundry online. Like, I feel like there's certain things which just should be kept under the rug and just like, and I'm the most open person about everything. I'm open that I was a webcam girl 10, 12 years ago. I'm open that I was, in that industry and have fucking a sex tape out there. I don't give a fuck. I talk about it. It's part of my story. It's who I am today. There is no shock. Don't start dating me and tell me I didn't know you had a sex tape. Why did you not do your research? I talk about it on stage, and this is the third time I've spoke about it on your show. I talk about it all over the place. You never want to hide your skeletons. You get ahead of them. So no one can come up to you and go, I didn't know you were a webcam girl, but I talk about it, sweetheart. It's how I use the money to transfer into other things and,
Yeah.
build things. And so I think just getting ahead of where you were and becoming the new you.
Yeah. Don't be ashamed of your past, right?
Yeah.
Everything happens, what is it, for you?
Yes.
For a reason to.
And for a reason, you're right. Well, either happens to you or for you.
Mm-hmm.
So make it happen for you.
Yeah. Don't have the victim mindset.
Fuck no. Victim mindset is the worst. I was the victim. I used to say, oh my God, you're the problem. But watch this. When I point the finger and go, you're the problem, 1, 2, 3 fingers are pointing back at who? At me. Who is the problem? I'm the problem. So even though they might be doing something to inflict your reaction, no, I can control my reaction. And I also am the problem for the way that I'm responding to this, attracted this. You can look at it however you want. Cause, effect. So I like to get ahead of things and be like, okay, I know I'd be triggered by that, so I'm not going to react in that situation. And never playing victim, because when you are a victim, you will attract more victim shite to you. And all of a sudden, you're wondering why your life is crashing down. But you're playing the victim, oh, woe is me. Life is so terrible. I just got out of that years ago. I just decided I'm going to take responsibility. I'm an eloquent, educated woman, and I am going to take responsibility for the woman that I am.
I love that. That's powerful. You and I know a lot of successful people. I've never met a successful person with a victim mindset.
You're right. I don't think I have either. Because if they did, they wouldn't be a multi-millionaire. They wouldn't be a billionaire. They wouldn't be a super successful entrepreneur or star. If you play the victim, you put yourself in a vulnerable position to have more attacks happen. I once did that. I was on that show Big Brother.
You were on that?
Oh my God. What's another thing?
I gotta watch that one.
Oh, horrendous, when I was 21. So we're talking like freaking 13 years ago. Okay, so like, no. So I was the first out. But check this out. Right, so it was fucking horrendous. It was the worst thing I ever did. But here's what happened. When I did that show, instead of being empowered, I was super young, didn't know better. When I came out of, that's how I got famous in the UK to start. When I came out of there, instead of being empowered and being like a real like badass who I am today, because I don't know that version of me back then, right? I've shed that skin 10 times before I am Natasha Graziano. I had a whole different name back then. Like, anyway, the point is, when I was her in that moment, in that energy, I played the victim because I was coming out first. So I walked out like, oh no, and I got booed. When you get booed on stage, I will tell you now, you will never get booed again, because you will learn from it and you will never allow yourself to get booed again, because you played the victim, which is why you got booed. So if you play the victim and you play the, oh no, it's like when you're scared of a dog, the dog will go for you. If you show vulnerability, if you show the victim mentality, people will go for you. You can't do that. So if I come out of there like, what's up? They might have booed, but they start to cheer. Okay, so me going from that vulnerable, weak victim girl to then years later fucking up my whole life and it all coming crashing down, being in debt hundreds of thousands, having a sickness, being bedbound, losing everything, being a single mother, pushed away the whole world and my family. Going through these awful things in my life, I could have played the victim, but instead I found the inspiration inside of me to go on and inspire other people, to go on and inspire their communities. And I became a motivational speaker. But who would have thought out of that victim girl would have come this motivational woman that you see today?
Crazy. Now you're one of the highest paid motivational speakers in the world.
Yep.
Nuts, right?
Crazy.
Wow. And that was just 13 years ago.
Right. You can change at any point. At any point you can change your life. It just takes you deciding, you know what? Today's the day. And you don't have to go the full 100% today. You just get 1% better today, 1% better the next day, 1% better, the 1% rule. Can you get 1% better every single day? And if you can, you will be at 100% in 100 days. And all of a sudden, you are a whole different person. I say to people, I'm so sorry that you don't know the version of me now, because I'm not the same person that I was 10 years ago, let alone yesterday. People don't know that version of me then. And I love her, but she's not me.
Yeah. I mean, we are constantly evolving, learning more, right? I look at some of the texts I sent, even a year ago, and I'm like cringing, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, same. I look back, like looking at some of the shit I would say like to potential clients. I'm like, that's so not. You don't know if you read back.
Yeah.
Oh my god! So the best thing about Instagram is you can press unsend.
Oh, thank God they added that because they didn't always have that.
We need
That was a
unsend.
fire feature.
Well, I have had like celebrities come on my show now who I hit up in 2021 when I just started the show, and I was like, hey, taking a chance on you.
Yeah.
Right? Whereas like now it's like, hey, bro, 25 of your friends have been on.
Yeah.
And like, you know?
Yeah, I have the same thing.
Yeah.
I'll unsend it and
I unsend it and resend it. Yes.
That's funny. That's funny.
You have to. There is no fucking way that I'm going to leave those messages on fucking red.
Because you can't have 3 unanswered in a row. So
No.
you gotta unsend.
See a blue. Nobody wants to see a blue when you're dating or in business.
Yeah.
Unsend, unsend, unsend. And if you're in the text thread, don't do the delete thing because then it says message deleted.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's real bad.
Because text, you only have 5 minutes to unsend, right? Or something like an hour.
I don't know actually about it. I know you can shake your phone. It will like
Oh, really?
send certain things.
I gotta
Sort of
surround it.
texting, definitely on email. But if you do, that's on iPhone. But if you are texting somebody and you press delete for everyone, so it says delete for me or delete for everyone. That feature only lasts for X amount of time. I'm not sure how long. I think it's like 24 hours or however long it is. Don't quote me, but it's something in that vein. And when you press unsend, it will then basically delete for everyone. It deletes for everyone, but it says deleted
Wow.
message. And so now I'm like, what was that?
That's
Or
wild.
did you just delete? Like, what did you tell me? I've had people in business go crazy at me who have unsent things and it not deleted properly. Like some parts of it wouldn't go. And I'm like, what happened?
Damn.
And then they'll be like, sorry, I had a complete breakdown. I'm like, I can see that.
Jeez.
But only one part of your message. So how bad were the other parts?
Wow.
I know.
Do you think you have trust issues because of stuff like that?
You know what? The truth is, I think I actually am realizing I still have embedded trust issues from trauma of, I mean, look, I'll go all the way back. I've never told anybody this. So when I was in my mom's womb, bear in mind, the womb is the breath of life. It's the womb of life, right? The earth is the womb. I was in my mom's belly and I was 8 months. So 1 month away from being due. And my mom walked in on my dad with the nanny.
No way.
So she sees upstairs in the house, shoes outside the door. She sees my dad's shoes outside the nanny's door. And she's like, that doesn't make any sense. Why would his shoes be outside the nanny's door, facing inward? Anyway, she opened the door. And so sorry, Dad. I hope you didn't see that. But fuck. But anyway, it's like, I love him still, but that created unbearable trauma for me. I was born into the world through stress. I was born 2 days later.
Wow.
So I came out early. So when someone says like you have trust issues, it's like, bro, you try coming into the world through a trust issue.
Yeah.
You know, so
That doesn't leave you, right?
It doesn't really. So I have to work on it all the time. So I'm like constantly working on trust issues, but at least I'm working through them and I'm like there present with it and I'm not like trying to hide it or something. But you know, I'm better. I'm way better. But in business too, like I'm really careful with who I let into my circle. Like I don't have too many people around me for that reason, because I just don't trust people enough. So I keep the same people around me, and it's just I don't really like
Same
new
here.
friends. New friends.
No, you gotta move smart at a certain level in business,
Right.
especially these days with like handlers and people trying to control your life.
I know you're the same. You're exactly the same. Like you think the same like that. Like you just can't. There's too many people who like see too much and just like want to assassinate what you have just because of your success. So
Yeah.
I also won't take a sales call in front of a friend, in front of my family, in front of a partner.
Interesting.
Will not take a sales call. You know why?
Why?
Because when I'm talking about multi 6-figure, 7-figure deals on the phone, right? This could be for anyone, whether you're selling real estate or a coaching program or anything in between. When you sit in someone else's energy, imagine I'm sitting there going, hey, okay, so wait, are you good with $1 million? You're gonna wire $1 million for this program tomorrow. The person sitting next to you, right? Miss X, Mr. X, they perhaps are a hairstylist who have never seen $1 million in one transaction because they charge $120. Now, maybe that hairstylist has a whole business, so they have seen that kind of transaction. But if you are sitting next to somebody that has a career or a job that has never even seen transactions of that kind in their lifetime, let alone in a 2-minute deal or a 2-hour deal, it is unheard of. So what happens is, subconsciously, indirectly, on accident, they end up sending what we call, and I have it on, the evil eye. And they send it to you by mistake because they can't fathom those numbers. Now, they're not even sitting there thinking, they're not even going, they're going, I wish I was her. I wish I earned that money. They're really thinking innocent things. They're going, I want to do it. I want to do that. Oh, why do they have it and not me? And in their mind, that little like person inside them, that like evil character that sneaks up on them, imposter syndrome essentially, is sitting there telling them, why them? Why not you? And now they're sending energy, and thoughts have frequency. So I never make a call in front of somebody. I just feel like the evil eye's on you.
That is great advice. I'm going to start doing that.
Never. I will not sit and do a single deal. I will be like, hey, I'm going to hit you right back, or I'm going to go out the room. I won't even do it in front of a partner. Because again, the partner might be making way more money than you, but all of a sudden they're threatened by your success, or they're making way less than you and they are super insecure about your success. So I just have a golden rule. I do not take a single sales call, and if I'm on a sales call, I will tell them, I'll text you the numbers. If there is no way of me getting off the aeroplane with certain people, I'll be like, I'll text you the numbers now. And then I will even pretend, I'll even mute the phone like this while I'm on the phone with the people around me and be like, yeah, so it'll be like $100, so that the audience doesn't have the evil eye that it was $100,000. So I'll be like, yeah, 100, you know, but that obviously means 100K. I don't even do business for under like I am, you know.
Yeah, you
but
like do high ticket.
high ticket. Although saying that, I do have a low ticket.
Oh yeah,
coming.
Is that the AI twin?
Yeah.
Let's go. So how does that work for people watching?
Well, you like AI, right?
Yeah, I use it every day.
Right. Like, how do you use AI?
For health. So I'll import my blood work. I'll import my scans.
Really?
Yeah, it gives phenomenal health.
Wait, how?
Yeah, you can take blood work, right? Download the PDF, import it into whatever AI you use, ask for holistic advice because I don't take any Western medicine.
Yeah.
And then it gives phenomenal advice. And I do that on Claude, Gemini, Grok, and ChatGPT. So I get 4 different opinions. And usually they're all pretty similar opinions. I use it for business when I'm preparing for guests. Like, it'll summarize podcasts for me. It'll summarize books.
How do you get it to summarize a podcast?
There's a Chrome extension.
Right.
So you go on YouTube, click the Chrome extension, it summarizes the whole episodes, gives you the key talking points. Because to watch a 2-hour podcast, and I have to watch 5 for my guests.
You watch 5?
Well, I use the AI to summarize
right.
So that would take a lot of time.
Wow. That's insane. Okay, well, talking of things and duplicating, this is exactly what I created. I may have done something a little bit batshit crazy, but I cloned myself.
Wow.
So I decided that everybody for years has been asking me about my coaching. I want your love advice. I want your dating advice. I want your business advice. Show me how to grow my name. Show me how to build my personal brand. And there's just so many people that I can't physically in a week get to everybody, and even in a year.
Yeah.
So I was like, people want me around the clock. They want me 24/7. Why don't I make my twin? So for the last year, I've been working really closely with training my twin, she looks like me, talks like me. She may as well smell like me. I mean, she has everything just like me. She is phenomenal. She coaches like me. She has my framework in business. She has my framework of my thinking in all the answers. I even ask her advice and it gives me exactly what I would say back. It's wildly on point. We've done so much work with her. She sounds like me. I mean, it's literally talking to me. And you sit there and you're like, whoa, I actually feel like I'm with Natasha. So if you have a question like at 11 p.m. at night, and they're like, oh, my boyfriend's driving me crazy. You don't have to wait until your session in 2 weeks. Or you don't have to pay tens of thousands of dollars to work with me. You can just go and get this for like, I think it's $30 a month, and you can have unlimited questions and just talk to me and just ask things. And I'm sitting right there. It looks like me, sounds like me. It's my twin, and it's dope. It's like, yeah, you get this coaching for like, I mean, 2 figures.
I could probably see a lot of people copying you if that works.
Yeah, it's actually really cool. I should introduce you to the company.
Yeah, please.
It's phenomenal. I will actually, I'll put you in a text right after this. It is so good because it's somebody who can just talk and like they are you. And so even I'll ask my own advice. I'll be like, hey, what should I do? And then it tells me what to do. Or it's so great. And it's good for every single area, in love, in health, in wealth, in money, in finances, in success, and in marriage, and everything. And she's so advanced. And she even has my tone, like when I'm like in my motivational side or when I'm like super soft. She does meditations for me.
No way.
Yeah, she can put you to sleep at night.
Wow.
I really hope that it doesn't go further than that. But I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, what if someone asked it for
I think it will probably
phone sex or something?
It probably will say like ChatGPT does. Like, have you ever tried with ChatGPT?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, not to upset like that. I've asked it some. I asked it about the Epstein files, like, because I was looking for survivors to interview,
my God.
and it said I can't do that.
so I asked it for fun. So I asked it one night. I wanted to see like for fun, and I was gonna take a picture of it and film the whole thing and put it on my Instagram. But yeah, no, it's one of those things that like, you know, you wanna like the twin is something that you wanna either have yourself if you're watching this and you want to do it, like get your own twin. It is so good. Your AI has been so phenomenal. I am so grateful. Like I absolutely love it. So yeah, it's been so cool. So my twin is out now, so you can literally go online and go and talk to me and not have to pay multiple.
Nice.
Yeah,
I love the body there, because imagine having a Natasha twin in your pocket, or like Alex Hormozy or Elon Musk, whoever you idolize, right?
right.
And imagine having that for 30 a month in your pocket.
100, like
No brainer.
literally you don't need to pay the bigger prices if you're gonna have this, you know, version of me. But the one-to-one is for the top level entrepreneurs. It's for entrepreneurs who are like, you know what, I'm ready to invest in myself, and you know, maybe you're just starting out who want to get ahead in where they are. It's like exposure. You're paying to get someone to show you results-based coach of how you can transform your life and then scale it, scale
100%.
your business.
Yeah, you had some big names to your one-to-one.
Yeah,
Big names.
it's been cool.
Like, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people can land those clients.
Right. And, you know, I think what we do is we give to those kind of clients, like the big A-list stars. A lot of the time, you know, some pay, but some of them, they were gifts at first.
Yeah.
But those are the ones that bring your other
100%.
high ticket.
Yeah, that's how I approached the podcast, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Certain guys, you know, you're inviting on because they got a network.
Right.
You know, they're going to bring some heavy hitters.
Right. And I love that. And like bring those people on.
Yeah, please.
Like,
Keep
yeah,
them coming.
we love that. I mean, it's so fun. Like podcasting is everything.
It's changed my life. Oh my God, the networking's insane. I'm learning so much. I had on a billionaire right before you. Just like,
God, I love it.
it's crazy.
I know you will actually just sitting and listening to people is like, and you are such a sponge for information. I feel like you're super bright and you pick up information and then
Yeah.
go and
That's
apply
the
it.
Aquarius to me, I think. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. I mean, the thing with knowledge is just knowledge until applied, and then it becomes power. You got to apply the knowledge in order for it to change your life. Otherwise, it just literally sits in the bank of your brain and it's just there and it doesn't get applied. So the trick is when you hear something, go share it. So take this episode, go share it with 5 friends instantly so that you can share something and go, hey, watch this. And by the way, I'm going to just like give you something that I loved in it. Go to like point 3 or like, I love where we were learning about this particular topic. And when you regurgitate information to people, it is embedded in your brain and you learn it faster yourself. It sticks and now you can take it out into the world.
Yeah, I've seen that. You learn the most from teaching.
Yeah,
actually.
you do.
It's ironic, right?
Yeah.
But I'm all about taking action. That's what separates you and I from like, because there's people that consume a ton of information, but they don't take action.
No, like if they just watched your show it's once a week, right?
Once a day.
Shit, you're at once a day?
Yeah, we used to do 2 a day.
Wait, 7 a week?
Yeah, we used to do 3 a day, actually.
7 guests a week?
At least, yeah.
Holy shit, I didn't even fucking know that.
Yeah.
Where have I been?
We got a 4-month backlog. It's crazy.
So you film like how long?
2,200 episodes. I film 2 to 3 times a week, 4 episodes a day.
Holy
Yeah,
cow.
this was the 5th one today.
And they're all long.
About 45 to 20
Okay, beautiful. Wow.
Yeah, but you got to take action. Like, listen to the podcast, but then put it into AI and ask, how can I take action on it?
Exactly. Like take an episode and do something with it. So here is a great example. Listen to your podcast every single day. It's 7 days a week. Learn a new thing from every single thing that you listen. Write it down and now go take it out in the world. Put it on your Instagram. Be like, learn this on the Digital Social Hour podcast. And by the way, it changed my life. Like go out there and use your knowledge. Like that is what you've got to do. Watch my show and you're going to learn about the law of attraction secrets. You're going to learn about like mindset. You can learn about like how to better your life through these certain secrets of the world that have been hidden from so many people. So you go and do different things and listen to different things so that you learn different things. And if you do something different, you'll get a different result. Because if you always did what you always did, you'll always get what you always got.
Wow, that's a bar right there. I love that. Yeah, you crushed the mindset stuff. You have on some brilliant people on your show.
Thank you. Yeah, I really love it. I'm like, yeah, I'm so excited to just like, when are you coming on eventually?
I know, I got to come on next time I'm out here.
Just literally next time you're here, we'll
Yeah,
just
your
do
studio's right there. So
I know.
I fly into Burbank all the time.
Really?
5 minutes from here.
Okay, we're doing it. Like it's you. So next time you're here, set aside, tell me to come, and then we'll just switch it.
Yeah, we'll do it for sure.
100%. Oh my God. Are we going to do like, oh my God, the finally, like that feeling of like, it was because you're podcasting so much.
In Vegas, yeah.
Do you go on other people's shows?
Rarely. I'm
what I
selective.
mean, right,
You gotta
right.
be.
You have to.
I saw Tony Robbins, I think it was. Yeah, Tony Robbins only does 5 podcasts a year.
That's how
It's like he chooses 5 shows a year. Because you don't want to be on every podcast.
No.
Then you dilute your brand.
Yeah,
So
no,
it's
I
like a
agree.
game. You know?
That's interesting because some people like, I want to go on 150 podcasts, and they go and pay people to go and put them on 150 podcasts, but it's like the most random
It's the same message over and over.
Yeah.
You don't have 150 different messages.
No.
You know what I mean?
I feel like when you go on a show, you're going to give it something every time, and it's something different.
You got to give something new. Because people watch the same show, so they're going to see you twice, basically, say the same thing. Like, what the hell? What is that?
So how many will you do?
I'm going to stick to 1 a day for now. We might go down to 20 a day, if the numbers make sense. I mean, 20 a month, sorry.
Wow.
20.
No, I mean, how many shows will you go on as well?
Oh, I'll probably do 10 to 15 a year.
Love that.
Yeah.
That's actually really
Quality
good.
shows.
That's like one a month.
Yeah. And I'm going on some big ones. I just went on Laura Cleary. She's out here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, we have to do some like.
Yeah, she did one for you. Yeah, I'm going
Oh, Maria Menounos's.
That's a good one.
That's a brilliant one.
Okay.
Yeah, she's amazing. She's come on my show. I've been on hers. Who else's was really transformative? Bradley's.
That's a good one, yeah.
That's a really good.
He's been on mine, but I gotta go on his.
Yeah,
And
right.
he's
He's
in
been
Vegas.
online. Have I been on his? Possibly. God, it goes back though, doesn't it? Like
Yeah.
years. So many things that we've done over the time. I love shows that Vegas has got it though. You gotta have the best.
I think we're number 1 or number 2 for pods right now.
Are you?
I think so. I can name you 5 shows in Vegas right now that are huge.
Oh, you're saying Vegas is number one. I was gonna say you number one too. You're pretty
I'm top 3 in Vegas.
Oh.
Yeah, we got Hodge Twins,
Easily.
Iced Coffee Hour,
Dave.
Bradley, yeah, Dave, Meltzer, Eric Warre.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, there's some big dog, Hormozy.
Oh yeah,
Got some big dogs in Vegas.
You've got some. Yeah, you do. You have some really big shows there. Yeah, it's interesting. But I love it. Podcast has changed the world for everyone.
Yeah.
Podcasting is the way forwards. Like I love having people on my show and just learning and absorbing information and going into a zone and taking that energy and just like, it will change my day. No longer when I cook, do I go on the phone to a girlfriend and chat shit. I will press play on a podcast that I pre-saved ahead of the week.
Yeah.
I got 10 to 15 episodes that I need to get through in that week, and I will make time for
Same.
them.
2x speed when I walk, when I'm at the gym, in the
Love that.
sauna.
Love the 2x speed. It's so much better.
Yeah. Depending on the show, sometimes 1.5.
Yeah, don't 10x my waste my name, darling. I only need one. I'm fine. Yeah,
You bring the energy.
There's certain people who talk fast who don't need it, but if you have a really slow voice and you talk, you're gonna 2x it.
Yeah. So do you think guys should pay for dates even if they're younger than you?
So I believe that the man on a first date should pay hands down. Like I just want to be spoiled. But if a guy is younger than you, then honey, I'm gonna be your sugar mama. Hey, I don't even care. Like I just am successful enough to know that at your age, if you're 10 years younger than me, you may not, but you might be, depending on if you're like a superstar or an athlete. Like you are probably not gonna be earning as much as a girl who is older than you in that situation. So therefore, you are likely to pay for things for them. But would I allow an older guy? If I was dating an older guy, and bear in mind I married one 24 years older than me the first time,
Wow.
would I have it any other way where I would pay for him? Hell no. If you're older than me, best believe you got your shit together. I want a house, a car, and everything else. And you are going to provide. But baby, if you're younger, come to mama.
Okay. Would you date someone way younger than you?
I already am. He's 10 years younger than me.
Whoa.
A bit less than 10 years younger than me. But like, we are so compatible and I love it. And I just say to people, if you are dating any age, it doesn't matter. It's a soul thing. You can date someone 10 years younger than you, 10 years older, 20 years older, 20 years younger. But if you're dating someone, just know you're going to be at different points in your life. You're going to have like points of confliction and you just have to like work around those things.
Yep.
But ultimately, I am not looking to be your mom. I made jokes about being your sugar mama, but like I am not looking to be your mama. If you behave like a king, I can be in my queen energy and I can be in my feminine. if you behave like a boy, I have to be your mother and I will send you home to your mother.
And that's your masculine energy, right?
Yeah, so that brings out my masculine energy. So I'm not looking to date a boy who is, acting like a boy at 25, 26, 24, whatever. Like, age for me is irrelevant as long as you are a man.
Yeah.
And you allow me to hang my pants at the door because I'm one of the most alpha females you're going to meet. And that is hard for some guys to date even.
100%.
Like, I need a real masculine man, but that doesn't mean a hard face like, that means he is so loving and soft, but my God, he's masculine. He's going to pick you up and just...
Could you date someone that didn't make as much money as you?
Yep. That is so crazy to say. But yep, I could. Because if they have ambition to make money, they will grow. And if you're in my presence, I assure you, darling, you will be a millionaire. I make people millionaires. Like, you're going to make money. The first thing I do when I sit down with someone that I'm dating is I go through how they make money. What are your multiple streams of income? You only have 2? Okay, problem. You need 7. You need 7 streams of income. So if we're dating, what are we building together? What's our family business going to look like? Are we going to get married? And where is this going? Like, I am looking at us as a brand, as a power couple. If it doesn't fit into that, ciao.
Yeah, I feel wow. So you get in there with them.
Oh yeah, like I'm cool with it.
Open up
Like
the books.
open up the book straight away. Like, and also talk to me. Like, if you're going through it, don't like suffer in silence.
A lot of men hide though.
Like they
100%.
do, and I'm like, yo, like it's okay. I'll just invest in you for a while. We'll like do something, but like don't bring it out later and be like, and resentful that I'm making money. Like
They're scared that you'll leave them. That's why they hide it.
oh
Yeah, that's why
crazy.
guys feel shame because they're like the breadwinner. And then...
I just don't care. I'm like, you will be the breadwinner one day. And then I also empower them by letting them know, like, first of all, I don't do sales calls around them, as I told you.
Yeah.
I don't let them know what's in my bank account, and I don't let them know what's coming in the daily. Like, I just keep it quiet. I used to be like, babe, oh my God, I did a $200,000 deal again today. Like, I used to be like really out there. And now I'm like, that really kills a man's like masculinity.
Really?
He's not making as much as you. And if he is, then he's empowered by you, but he also don't like it. He's threatened by the fact that you make money. You don't need him.
Yeah.
The best piece of advice I have to give to women is earn your own money. I don't care what you're doing, whether you are a housewife or whether you are somebody who is building a business and you're with a man or you're looking to marry for money. Build your own business. Don't have your man buy you bags and watches. Have your man invest in your business. So whenever I coach women, I'm like, okay, you have a sugar daddy? I'm like, what did he just buy for you? She's like, 5 Louis Vuitton bags. I'm like, slow clap. I'm like, what is that doing for your life? Get your man or the sugar daddy, wherever the fuck you're dealing with, to invest in your business, because that is going to change your life. You never want to be in a position where you can't leave a man because he provides such an insane lifestyle that you're now stuck in it and you're going to be back to driving the Honda Civic with the fucking broken tire. Like, you don't want to be back as that bitch. So upgrade your life and earn your own money and build your own business so you are never stuck in a marriage or a relationship.
Or sugar daddies are a common thing in LA. I've never met one.
I mean, you wouldn't know necessarily.
know
Hey,
them.
what's up? I'm a sugar daddy. Like, that shit's so crazy. I think it's very common. Like, when I was young, I'm sure I had a sugar daddy. It doesn't mean you have to actually get with them sexually, but like, you don't actually, like, it's all around you. People will date a guy, particularly older, and he'll be like providing for her, paying her bills probably. Like, I once had someone like help me out of the situation when I was a single mom. He like paid my bills and shit. I wasn't having sex with him. Sugar daddies are traditionally like people that you're like hooking up with in some way. Like, my body count is super low, and I'm like, oh yeah, like I talk about this with like my partner. I'm like, my body count is like hugely low, and I'm sometimes embarrassed by like how low it is.
What?
Even because it makes me feel like I haven't actually been out there sexy with people. But the truth is, I just keep myself like really away from people. Like, I just don't. I've never just.
Yeah, I'm proud of mine.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh wait, you.
I'm proud of my body count.
Is it ridiculously high?
Yes.
No, it's super low.
Okay, it's either 1,000 or it's 1.
Yeah, it's 1.
Oh my God! Wow, congratulations.
1,000's wild.
That's no,
Can you
but
picture me sleeping with 1,000?
that's really funny in a way. Yeah, like you're a cool guy.
I mean, I get a lot of DMs. Yeah, like I easily could have
Right.
could have done that, but that's
How do you as a man? I agree. Like, how do you, and I'm the same as a woman. I'm like, it's disgusting. If I get sent a dick pic, which I rarely do, seldom do I, because people just don't look at me like, I'm not a thirst trap. I don't go online and post in little tiny bikinis. Rarely. I will be wearing something that's like, there's a reason for me in a certain fit. Like, I just don't do the like, because I was that and I was selling my body, but I'm not selling my body anymore and I don't need to sell my body. Like, my body is a part of who I am, as every woman should be so proud of her body, but I am not selling that. It is not a thing. And so, if I get a DM of a dick pic, I'm so put off by it. Like, I find it
I can't believe guys send that. That's wild.
yeah, like, well, I don't get so many, but I know girls do, but it's disgusting. But how do you like avoid when you get DMs? Like, are you just like mentally strong?
With girls, it's not even a thought because I'm sapiosexual. So I'm only, it's when you're attracted to intelligence over looks.
Oh, I love that.
So like if a girl messages me, like doesn't mean anything.
Right. Damn, why can't more men be sapiosexual?
Yeah, so with friendships too, I prefer intelligence. That's like the number one.
Oh, I agree. No, having somebody who's bright and smart and understands is so much better. Like, I want to be brain fucked versus being, like, I just don't enjoy that, So it's much better to get into my heart and my head through my mind. Like, that's really where I go with this.
Yeah, you can orgasm just from that.
Can you?
Yeah. I just
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What, from like someone talking to you?
Yeah, just from talking.
But like, does it have to be sexual chat?
No, it could just be super intellectual conversation.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Someone's having an orgasm talking about robotics. Someone else having an orgasm talking about, Einstein's laws. Like, that's incredible. I never would have thought about that.
Yeah, look into that.
Wow, that's crazy. I will. I might try that.
Yeah, test it out.
Sit with my partner, baby, talk Einstein.
Well, this was great. Where can people watch your show, get your AI and all that?
Oh my God, amazing. So Law of Attraction Seekers podcast is the name of my show. Y'all can find it right here on the same platform you're listening to this. It's available everywhere, and that is where you will learn about mindset and bettering your life and leveling the fuck up. Let's go. And then Natasha Graziano is just my name everywhere. Right now, you can get my twin and get access to her right now if you want to just be coached by me and you just want to like give it a go. It's so exciting. Oh my God, let me know you like it.
Check it out, guys. Click the link below. Peace.
Thanks for watching all the way to the end, guys. Please hit like and subscribe. It helps us grow the show and helps us get bigger guests. Thank you so much.